Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Winback, and on today's episode of Pokemon Unite, we're playing Jigglypuff, who will later become Wigglytuff, who is the baddest Mamma Jamma in the bottom lane. And all that being said, it's a YouTube video, so feel free to like, comment, subscribe your heart out. Well, we talk about how Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff may have gotten a little bit nerfed when the bug fix happened, but really are still very, very, very strong. So, all that being said, again, our items are going to be Buddy Barrier, Wise Glasses, and... wait for it. I'll remember the third one. I actually just looked at it, too. What? Score Shield. Score Shield will be our third item. I don't know why that was so hard to remember. The reason that I took Buddy Barrier and Score Shield is because having high health on this character is pretty important, and in addition to that, the Wise Glasses are just going to pump up all of our damage with the moves that we do use, so why not? Jigglypuff is a special attacker at the end of the day, and that is pretty important. I know all the suspense on that third item was just killing you, sure. Honestly, with the complete lack of item, big rollout. Was going to be a big rollout. Actually got 2 bounces, so that's pretty good. With the complete lack of item, variety in this game, it is really hard to remember if I'm trying to play something fun or if I'm playing something just standard and lame like Buddy Barrier and Score Shield. So that's... it's good. Trust me, if you ever want to just win the game, all you have to do is play those 2 items. And then infinite rollout, smash the Eldegoss inside the bottom part of the map. Teeny tiny little corridor there. You should never walk up on a Wigglytuff who can use their controller to aim. So, let's talk about some Wigglytuff abilities. Wiggly, her passive, interestingly enough, I didn't know this, but if you attack Wiggly from close enough range, she will charm you. She has the infatuated status when she gets hit by very, very close range characters. And I think that's what we're seeing on the the big circle underneath our underneath her character. So there's a cooldown for that ability, obviously. Can we get out? Are we getting out? Everything's fine. We're doing great. Yeah, but pretty OP passive if we're being completely honest, because that means anybody who goes in for a melee attack is just going to get stuck. And then our second ability, Double Slap. Seeing as how we didn't talk about our base abilities, not that I think they matter at all, but Double Slap is going to give you a slow anytime that you use it while you are slapping. And you can actually randomly roll the number of extra slaps that you're going to do to a Pokemon that comes at you. So if you slap someone, you're slowing them, and you can potentially slap them 6 times in a very big AoE and kill them outright with the greatest sound effect in the entire game. I cannot actually argue against anything else, because anytime that I hear Wiggly or Jiggly slap something, I giggle my shit. Oh no, that was a completely whiffed ultimate, but you can see what Jigglypuff's ultimate does. It just gives a big shield, and it is going to remove status effects from friendlies. So if there's a big Crustle stun on your whole team except you, you can hit your Unite move, get everybody out of it, and suddenly your team is going to be having a good time again. Not to mention the huge shield that we get from Buddy Barrier, and that we are saving people also with the Buddy Barrier effect. So it's good stuff happening here. Buddy Barrier makes a lot of sense for Wigglytuff for a lot of reasons. Now, finally, we could talk about rollout, even though you've seen all of it happen in such a magical fashion in the bottom lane. Rollout is going to roll forward, bounce off terrain, knock people up, and then it will continue bouncing off terrain if you have lined it up correctly, knocking people up continuously. And as it turns out, this is also going to reset the cooldown on your Double Slap or whatever you have in that slot. So it's pretty cool, and it's really, really strong, especially in something like the Zapdos Pit. anywhere where there are just kind of bunched up walls that Jiggly can just bounce off of forever, which is disgusting. And there are quite a few of those places on the map, so we will hopefully get some more cool bounces. But really, the way that you can, rolling directly through the Machamp ultimate. Don't die. Okay, Talon, you could have just let me kill him and survive, and we would have been fine. But you can think of Wigglytuff as a kind of a tank character. If we're being honest, this character has so much unstoppability in rollout, and then shielding with Buddy Barrier and her Unite move, and then all the mobility that you get from rollout, plus all the health that you're getting from your health items. The character may as well be a defender. I mean, Wiggly can just run circles around people with so much health. Machamp is here. Blissy's here too. I hope we don't get this stolen, but Blissey secures it, and it looks like we're going to get ourselves a Machamp kill for our efforts. Watching the Blastoise surf directly through us. Complete failure on his part, and now he's dead. I wanted to slap him to death, but Blissey beat me to it. So it looks like the fairy Pokemon in the bottom lane are just going to continue to dominate in pink, watching the enemy team lose the Rotom on the top side and just crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Can we bounce back and forth in the lane? Actually missed the bottom side of the wall. Poorly aimed on my part, but we still got the turn in because Blissey knows exactly what they are up to. Oh, gotta get the rollout, get the shield, get the bounce, the knock up, the kill on the Machamp, the KO. We'll call it the KO. That's what we do in Pokemon. We don't kill our friends. Anyway, looks like Zorora is trying to turn in 40 on the top side while Ivysaur tries to deal with the Rotom. I'm getting so much healing back from the Blissey that it's impossible for me to want to turn around and go home. So maybe we just keep shoving it in and the enemy team will eventually give up. I think that's a good strategy. Just, you know, shock and awe, crush them into the dirt, roll into the approaching team. Oh no, I got knocked up. Oh no, I didn't hit the wall. Everything's going poorly. We got some slaps, got some slows. I might be in trouble. We may actually have to leave. Sorry, Wigglytuff's boosted attack too. I don't know if you have ever seen this, but apparently the boosted attack will flip Pokemon in the opposite direction. I didn't know that until I read it on her boosted attack description, but that is a thing that happens, which is pretty hilarious. Talonflame picking off, getting picked off in the bottom lane by the Blastoise, and Blissey decides that they want to go in for the kill. But it's not going to be enough. We have the Zapdos up. We should probably stop chasing and make sure that we get that, because the enemy team has a get back in the game condition if they get it. And they are just ripping it right away. No, that is a bad thing for you to be doing. Got 2 bounces. That's unfortunate. We're going to rip our ultimate, give everybody big shields, remove those status conditions, and then start running towards the goal zones of the enemy team because we stole the shit out of that Zapdos, and this is really the only way to win this game. Just make sure that when you're playing in the Zapdos pit, you're either going to kill everybody and take it for yourself. Oh, they quit. I wanted to turn in points. No. That was 100 points that would have given me the MVP for sure. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Who got it? Who got it? Was it the Blissey? I think it was the Blissey. It's got to be the Blissey, right? Yep. Deluxe SL taking it. That is it for me, everybody. No more Wigglytuff for today, but we'll be back tomorrow with Cinderace, the one character that I said I'd never play, and I'm going to do it.